So over the last few months, I've been trying to get myself pre-approved for the Capital One Venture X. And by trying, I mean that I was applying over and over and over again, pretty much as I could, because their pre-approval tool does not harm your credit score. And I was denied every single time. I would keep getting this pop-up that says that there are too many revolving accounts around my credit history, or too many recent inquiries, which does sort of line up, because even though I have an excellent credit score, and I did the last few months, Capital One is a little bit more sensitive when it comes to those hard inquiries. And we've seen this multiple times with not just me, but like with multiple people actually applying for the Venture X and getting denied with 800 plus credit scores, multiple years of credit history. But today, I think I might have a shot. See, the last time, a few days ago, that I did this pre-approval tool, I have finally got myself this notification. So apparently, Capital One thinks I got a chance, and we're gonna put it to the test. So I'll go ahead and jump you guys over to here so we can see what's on my screen so you can follow along. I have myself here a referral link from one of my friends who's had the card over the last year. And it's sort of interesting because if you've seen my last videos, I really have been on the fence, hit or miss when it comes to the Venture X. I say I love it, then I say I don't really like the idea of it, until my last trip that I've taken in my absence. I'm gonna go ahead and run through the pre-approval tool one more time with you guys here. No harm to your credit. That's why I always recommend with Capital One cards you use the pre-approval tool, because you can really see if you got a good chance without any sort of harm to your credit score. But over like the last trip that I took, I got a really, really nice redemption with all of my Chase cards. But doing the redemption, I realized I don't really got any premium benefits, and that's where something like the Venture X could really benefit me. So getting started, what's most important to me with the Venture X? Travel rewards, of course. I'm gonna go ahead and speed through all of this. I've done this so many times, like I said, that it's got all my information saved. But just go ahead and fill out your information for them so they can get it and they can check it out for you. I'm not gonna show you guys my address, so I'll be down on the big screen again. It's gonna ask for your email address and your phone number, typical information. Employment status, I always say this in my videos, I like to recommend hitting employed. Even if you are self-employed, sometimes it just looks better if it is employed. I could be wrong, but that's always my personal recommendation to give you the best chance for approval. Now, how much do I make a year? How much do I pay for rent? I've tried multiple different amounts to see if it gives me a different answer. It's kind of funny. Of course, I'll put the accurate amount for this right now. Do you have any bank accounts? Checking and savings, checking or savings. Checking and savings, of course, looks the best. It's gonna ask for my birthday and my social, which for you guys is confidential, of course. Boom, bam, check the boxes. Let me see what they say. Surely, I got the yes a couple days ago. So we're gonna see what they say now. And there it is. Your credit qualifies you for the Venture X rewards. And I haven't gone past this screen, so I'm not sure exactly what's gonna pull up when I hit complete my application. But as you can see with this card, you are currently eligible for the 75,000 bonus rewards. That is for spending more than $4,000 within the first 3 months of holding the card. At this time of year, that's not the most impossible thing to achieve because I got lots of people that I like to spoil with Christmas gifts. I actually do have my Christmas tree up over there in the corner, just so you guys can see. I do like to celebrate this time of year. I'll put you guys back. But what this card will earn me is 2x miles on all of my purchases. At the moment, I have been using my Chase Freedom Unlimited for my everything sort of spending categories. And this card will sort of replace that one for the most part, but I still got the other Chase cards, the Freedom Flex and the Sapphire Preferred, which will be earning points within the Chase ecosystem. And this card will pair really well with my Capital One Saver 1, or technically the Saver. We're gonna see what they say. Complete my application, thank you. Okay, so I gotta go ahead and continue with the application. This is the shortened application because I did do the pre-approval tool. And we're gonna go ahead and fill out this. Let me line you guys up. There we go. Fill out the information again. It's going to have me confirm my phone number and of course my social security number, which you guys don't need to see. I'll fill that out after, so I don't gotta go ahead and blur it during this process. Am I employed? Yes. Am I a US citizen? I believe so. Occupation. Sales. I am in sales right now. Do I have citizenship in another country? I do not. Oop, there's my address. I guess I gotta blur this out anyways. If approved, do you intend to use your credit card for cash advances? Some people will disagree with me, but if there is a question that is optional, I don't like to put the answer for it because I feel like there's giving me different information than what I need for the approval. So I would rather just not risk putting anything down, even though I think it's probably better to say no here. If I were to answer it, I'm just gonna not answer it. Hey guys, this is me editing from the future. Something really annoying happened. For some reason, the clip for the screen recording for my application did not go all the way and it ended right here. So what I did was I went through and basically went through the rest of the application. Thankfully I have a picture that I took of the result, but I'm gonna go through and do the rest of the application, and my clicking and stuff might not align because it's post-recorded. Sorry about that. That's all of your information for the card, APRs and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and go back up and fill out my social, which it does blur out, but I'm gonna show so I make sure I type it in right. Yup. All right, cool. We've been here before, but every time I get to this stage, the butterflies start to kick in. My heart is pumping. How are you guys doing? It's been a while. If you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe. I will be a lot more consistent going forward. I have been balancing 40 hours working full-time while doing school full-time and in a full-time relationship. And as you guys can see, I am in a new apartment. So I've been a little bit busy last few months, but we're gonna go ahead and be more consistent going forward. This is the stage of the application process where I always start to yap and stall, but we're gonna go ahead and continue. Yes, my friend Jonathan has referred me to this card. Jonathan, you're a legend. Hopefully I get approved and get you that nice referral bonus, which if you guys are applying for a credit card, go ahead and use a referral link. It does not hurt your chances at all, and it just helps whoever referred you to the card for no extra cost to you. Whether it's my links in the description below, or whether it's your friends' links or your favorite creators, go ahead and help them out. It's a nice thing to do. I'm gonna go ahead and double check over my information here on this screen, and I will get right back to you guys. All right, all the information looks good. We're gonna go ahead down to the continue button and continue. Yes. So on this screen, it's going to ask if you want to receive paperless communications and statements, or if you'd rather get them in the mail. I like paperless because it's a lot easier and you don't got to keep checking your mail for all your statements and stuff. But we're not going to really worry about that because we're going to be paying off our card responsibly all the time anyways. Am I right or am I right? Now, English or Spanish? Okay, we are on the last page here. And now I'm going to start stalling again because I'm scared. The application process is pretty simple, by the way. You just fill out a little bit of information. Somehow they'll be able to get all of your credit history and everything pulled up with it. I don't even know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, I'm scared. Let's go. Give me a countdown. Those of you actually counting out right now, I appreciate you. I really want this card right now. It'll be so good for my setup. I got a bunch of purchases I'm planning to make for this referral bonus. Not referral bonus, welcome bonus. I'm just talking. I'm not even saying the right words because I'm so nervous. I've seen so many people get this far, fully confident that they're gonna get approved, and then them not get approved. So we're going to see what happens. I'm going to look at you guys while I do it. You ready? I'm not. 3, 2, 1. You and me, right now. Don't save my password. No. You and me. You're gonna see it before I see it. You're gonna see it before I see it. I'm not looking. In fact, I'm blocking it. I'm not looking. I'm scared. I think it's done. All right, guys, we did it. We did it. We got the Venture X. Welcome to Venture X. In approximately 3 business days. That's actually pretty quick. Most of my other cards usually take about a week or so. Line of credit, 10,000. I do believe that the minimum credit line for this card is 10,000, so I got the bare minimum, but we take it. I am going to get the welcome bonus as well, which actually, when I applied for my Capital One Saver one about 2 years ago, just out exactly 2 years ago now, they approved me for the card, but without the welcome bonus. So it's nice that Capital One has come around. I've been a nice customer for the last 2 years. Oh my goodness. That is a massive interest rate, but we're not going to worry about that because we're going to pay our credit card on time and in full every time. Am I right, guys? Yes, I am. We are very responsible. Okay. So, the card is linked to my online account. And that's that. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been applying for the Capital One Venture X. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about how this is going to fit into my setup. If you guys want to click off the video, you already saw the application. I got approved. Thanks for sticking around. But I do want to talk a little bit more with you guys just because, it's been a while. I like to catch up. Over the last few months, I have been using pretty much 4 main cards in my setup. I have been using the Saver One, now formerly the Saver One, now the Capital One Saver, for most of my entertainment stuff. I go watch movies all the time. I actually do have here a envelope with the Capital One Saver One. I did actually want to check and see because I have the original version of the Capital One Saver One, and on the mobile app it switched me over to the Saver. And I was like, if I order a new card, will it send me the new Saver or will it send me the newer version of the Saver One? It did, of course, send me the Saver One, so if you guys were curious, you will not get the Saver version of the card, even though you had the Saver in it. Saver One, it switched you over to the Saver. It's the newer version of the Saver One. It's still nice. I think I still prefer the original design, but once getting the Venture X, of course, it will sort of look a little bit more uniform with the names in the same spot. But that card with the Venture X allows me to transfer all of the rewards which I have built up on my Capital One Saver One account and transfer them out to the Venture X to earn Capital One miles instead, which I will be able to use for travel purchases. I'll get the premium benefits of the Venture X in the airports, and it's going to be great. My cat is trying to open a door over there. Stormy, stop it. Yeah, but as I handed out earlier in the video, what I have been using as my sort of catch-all credit card has been the Chase Freedom Unlimited, and I've gotten tons and tons of value from that. I do plan on making a video in the near future talking about my previous redemption that I used for all of my Chase points, because I actually did fly out to Colorado recently, last month, for a wedding, and the wedding was great, the venue was great, and was also great was because I didn't really have to pay anything at all. I booked the flight. It was just a basic economy flight with me, my girlfriend, and her little sister. I actually bought the tickets for her too. We got round trip, so we got a trip there and a way back and a hotel for 4 nights and a rental car. And I basically paid almost nothing out of pocket because of all the points that I got. And taking that trip really made me appreciate the points and miles game even more for travel. And I think without that trip, I probably wouldn't have taken the step up to go ahead and apply for this card. So I'm really looking forward to all the benefits that this card is going to give me. Being able to use my Saver One for travel purchases in a better way while getting the synergy just with the Capital One Duo all together. It's going to be really nice. So I appreciate you guys sticking around, listening to me yap a little bit. Thank you for watching. I did get approved. Thankfully, I'm excited. And yeah, like I said, more consistency coming in the future. If you are new, stick around because we're going to have a good time together. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.